ready? Hold on. If I can find this thing. All right. Thanks for everyone who's joining us right now. All right. If you guys don't know, we do a podcast called Turtle Recall. I'm Jason Sohail.
And I'm Anna.
That's right. Normally what we do is on our podcast we break down each in every episode from the beginning. And this week on Thursday we're going to be looking at the episode Attack of Big Mac. Now, what's actually really cool about Thursday's episode is that we have a special guest who is actually Pat Fraley.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so that's going to be really exciting. If you guys don't know, that's the voice of Krang, and he's done a bunch of other things, but if you're listening at this part, we don't talk about the episode, we actually talk about the news, which will be into the podcast. So, you ready to start talking about the news?
Yes.
All right, let's go ahead and start talking about the news, and it's a lot. All right, so this week is a lot of action figures, and the first one I want to get into is Neca. So, you know, Neca had reveals and Super7 had reveals. So first we're gonna get into NECA. So before I get into NECA, I'm putting this out here. Spoiler alert. All right, the reason why.
You have to put this on the thumbnail.
Yeah. Well, we can just not put the actual image that we're about to talk about. But all right, and the reason I'm putting the spoiler alert is because one of the things that NECA revealed is what's coming in their Ninja Turtle loot crate. So if you order the loot crate and you don't want to know what's inside, you want to be surprised, go grab a snack if you're listening to this live. If you're listen to this archive, just skip ahead a few minutes. But we're going to just tell you what's coming into the loot crate. To be honest, I actually personally, I wish I didn't know because I wanted to be surprised when I opened it. But NECA spoiled it for me too because they just went out and said it. So yeah, if you just want to be surprised, just be aware that we're gonna reveal and if you're watching this on YouTube, we're gonna show the picture. So this is just your warning. And all right, let's go ahead and get to it. So like I said, loot crate. The Ninja Turtles had the special loot crate. We got if you remember, we unboxed the comic one.
Yes.
And the second one is the arcade one, and that got delayed. It was originally supposed to come out last month, September, and it got delayed to this month, October. So sometime this month, probably at the end of this month, if it doesn't get delayed again, we should be getting that one. And actually, that's the only figure I don't know. So FYI, I don't know that. I don't know what the figure is for the next box. But the last box is going to be based off the cartoon series, and NECA has revealed that we're getting these.
Oh, this is what you get in the...
Yes, this is what we're getting in the last Ninja Turtle Loot Crate box.
That's so funny.
Yeah, so funny. All right, so for you guys not watching this on YouTube and listening to the audio podcast, it's basically a bunny Rocksteady and a bunny Bebop. And all right, now here's the deal.
Is it for Easter?
Yes, it's for Easter. They're dressed up as bunnies, and now here's the deal. If you just get the loot crate box, you're only getting Rocksteady. So the actual loot crate box is Rocksteady. Bebop is only offered if you bought all three. If you bought all three in the special bundle price, which I believe there was no special price.
So what is the number 3?
Number 3 is Rocksteady.
Oh.
Yeah, and so it's just that when you buy all three, that's how you get the Bebop in the bunny costume.
So what is number 1?
Number one was the Shredder.
Oh, so it's the same series.
Yes, it's the same series. Yes. Number
Because
one was the Shredder.
Because before we had a Splinter too.
Right, Splinter was like by itself. Splinter was like, hey, we're doing this one by itself. Now, unfortunately, during this time, the Loot Crate has sold out. So you can't actually order this anymore. So if you're seeing this, you're like, wow, I really want this. Just keep an eye on Loot Crate, because when they shipped out all the Splinter boxes, they actually had more, and that people were able to buy separately. So if you missed out and you're like, whoa, I actually really want these figures, don't jump on eBay just yet. I mean, first, it's not even out yet, but don't try to scramble and try to pay the scalper prices. Wait to see if Loot Crate has more. I do want to briefly talk about these figures. If you notice, they have the same body. The only thing different between two is just the actual head. Yeah. Do you see? Even the hands. I don't know. Maybe the hands are different. Bebop has more fingers on his hands, while Rocksteady has more hands. We see with this photo right here, we see that Bebop clearly has an Easter basket. Maybe Rocksteady probably has an Easter basket, probably underneath his picture.
But I see they have different hands too.
Yeah. It looks like they have different hands, but 100% the body's the same. But it looks funny. It's cute. It reminds me of when they made the TMNT Legends mobile game. For the classic Bebop from Rocksteady, they had them in bunny suits. And it kind of reminds me of that. Yeah.
That's very funny.
Yeah. It's pretty funny. But, yeah, that's for the Loot Crate portion.
How big are they?
They're going to be the same size of Rocksteady and Bebop and the other figures. They're the same size as the other figures.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the Loot Crate portion of this. What they also said. Oh hey. And Jose has said hi to us. Hello, Jose.
Hello.
Sorry, we had our thing just kind of covering the chat. Hold on.
Now we get excited and we lost it.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So that's the Loot Crate. Neca also revealed this. That's coming for their video game line. So
That's so cool.
yeah. So Neca loves Rocksteady and Bebop right now. So if you're like, hey, I don't have enough Rocksteady and Bebop, Neca has solved that problem for you. So
I think I like Bebop better.
Okay, so you probably don't know what this is from.
No, they're no, I don't know what it is.
Okay, so obviously they're pirates. Okay, so this is for their video game series. We have Rocksteady and Bebop as pirates. If you guys played Turtles in Time, now when I say Turtles in Time, I mean the Super Nintendo version, not the arcade version. So if you have the arcade 1-up arcade and you're like, hey, I don't remember these two being in the game. They were not in the original arcade. They were added in the Super Nintendo version to make the game longer for the home console. And so basically what happened was, in the end of the pirate level, the Super Nintendo version, Konami, they took that version, they took out Toka and Razar, put in Rocksteady and Bebop, and then Toka and Razar don't appear until the Technodrome level, towards the end of the game. So, and that was just the way of doing it. But Pirate Rocksteady and Pirate Bebop were always I always liked these, and I thought, especially for that level, because you're in a pirate ship.
Yeah.
They fit more in that level than finding just random Toka and Razar from the second movie. So I really like this. They have the pixels, if you see. If you see the paint job, they have the pixels just like the other arcade figures.
That's cool.
Yeah, this is going to be a 2-pack, and these are coming at sometime in 2021. They don't have a date yet, but they just said 2021. So, it could be in the middle, it could be in the springtime 2021, or it could be towards the end, as we're seeing this year everything that they released that they announced on 2019 was like released at the end of 2020. So yeah. Overall, I actually really like these figures. We see that Roxanne has a sword. I'm hoping Bebop will have a whip, because in the game, like that's what he has. He has a whip to hit the turtles. Yeah, and then what's also cool, like when you beat them, like because you can't actually like kill one of them. Like when one of them runs out of health, he still sticks around, and you have to beat the other one. And then like at the end, when you finally beat both of them, like they they end up hitting each other and fall off the boat. It's a really funny scene.
That's so funny.
Yeah. It's really funny. But yeah, let us know what you guys think about these new NECA reveals.
I love the details on the necklace of the...
Yeah. NECA's done a really good job with the details. I've personally, I love the way they've been doing it. They've been doing it like to make sure it's like accurate from like, you know, whether from the arcade or from the show or from the comics, whichever one, or the movie, I should say. There's also a movie too. So you know, however they do it, but they've been doing a great job on that. So NECA had their reveal. They did their reveal at ToyCon. I thought Super7 was going to do their reveal at their still at HomaCon or still stay at HomaCon, something like that. But they actually ended up, Super7 did their action figure reveal actually a few days earlier than that. I want to say they did it on Tuesday, maybe, or no, not Tuesday. We record on Tuesday. So obviously I think they did it on Wednesday. And this is what's coming up from Super7. This is Wave 4. If you remember last week, we were talking about Muckman's foot.
Yes.
Now we have a body for Muckman.
Oh my god, this is so cool.
Yeah. So we're
What is that teddy bear in his stomach?
yeah. He has a teddy bear. Okay, so we'll get into Muckman. I mean, but like the details are like fantastic. Yeah. Like So yeah, we're gonna go into all the figures. Just like obviously for people listening to the audio podcast, NECA is releasing Mondo Gekko, Muckman, Casey Jones, and of course Donatello.
Why Mondo Gekko is very ugly? Is it like the original?
Yeah, that's the original. Yeah. This is the original, and like they're more based off the action figure than the actual cartoon. Like, so, you know, NECA's having their own Mondo Gekko. Their Mondo Gekko looks a little different from this. It's like a lot less scaly.
I love the serious face of Donatello.
Yeah, alright. So, let's go ahead and start breaking down these figures.
Okay.
So, alright. So, right now we're looking at Donatello. And, so, you know, Donatello's kind of like standard, like, I would say. Because if you've seen, you know, Raphael's already out. A lot of you guys already have Raphael. Or some of you guys have missed out on Raphael and now, like, trying to... you know, find a good price on Raphael. Just hold on, like, you know, Super7 has said like they're trying to find a way to re-release those figures. But yeah, Donatello has like two faces. He has his classic action figure face with the grinning teeth on both sides, and then he has this like really serious face.
That's so cool.
Yeah, you see, his skin is more brown, and that's what he looked like in the action figure. But like my brother and I were always like, why is Donatello brown, and all the other turtles are green? Because all of them had a different shade of green. It's just for some reason they went to Donatello and they just like we ran out of green. We ran out of shades of green. We just went brown. Like, you know, he has the turtle comb like what the other three turtles have. You know, extra hands. He has pizza like the other three turtles have, and he also has the painted bow staffs. The only thing I'm not seeing with Donatello, I don't see painted ninja stars or the other weapons. Like, you know, we see the ones that are like non-painted. Yeah, that's connected to the weapons rack. So I'm not sure. Like, you know, especially like Raphael came with those. Like, I'm not sure if like they're gonna like bring them with those painted weapons as well.
Yeah,
I find it odd that they won't. If they don't,
especially like Donatello that is like inventing so many stuff. Like I was hoping that he has something cool extra.
yeah, like no, I kind of agree. Like because we've seen Super 7 put like something a little extra that's based off the cartoon.
Yes.
And they decided they didn't really do that with Donatello.
Oh, so we have a message from Jose. He says, those looks awesome. I'm really excited for this new line. And the packaging is nice, which is how I'm going to display mine in their package. I really like, I think that's what you do.
Yeah.
I really like them since I saw this line, and I'm glad the first wave is
hard to get.
Yeah.
No, I definitely agree with you there. I'm glad I got the ones I wanted from the first wave. I didn't get all of them, but I got the ones I wanted. But yeah, that's Donatello. Thank you for your input, Jose. And anyone who's like watching this, if you guys want to like chime in, just let us know.
Yes, but I agree. The packaging are very nice.
Yeah, the packaging is really nice. All right. Let's go ahead. We're going to take a look. We're right now looking at Casey Jones. By the way.
I love the color.
Yeah. By the way, this voice actor is on our podcast today. Oh, it should be really fun. I hope you guys...
I'm excited.
Yes, exactly. I'm really excited about that. All right. So this is Casey Jones. More based off the action figure than he was in the cartoon. He comes with a bunch of accessories. One thing I don't see here, I don't see the painted hockey pucks, but I saw one of their pictures that had showed hockey, like the hockey pucks also painted a part of him. So I don't know why this picture doesn't have it. One thing I noticed that's actually what I thought it was actually pretty cool. All right, you see this thing that's like connecting all the weapons and everything? You see how it kind of looks like, you see all these like little things over here? All right. So because it took me a while, I was like trying to figure out what is that? So instead of a weapons rack, because Casey Jones never came with a weapons rack, and the original Casey Jones figures never came with anything to separate the weapons. But what they decided to do is like they put it in this holder, and it's
to make it full.
Yeah, to make it full, and also give them like two unpainted and painted weapons. So you have that classic look and that that painted, the more modern look. But the actual holder is a net. It's like a hockey net. There's just no.
That's so cool.
Yeah, there's no like actual net in there. It took me a while to figure it out. I was like, because I really was like, is that supposed to be barbed wire? And I was like, oh, it's a hockey net.
That's so smart.
Yeah. It's actually really cool. Like it almost makes me wish like they put like they give us like a fabric net to go with it, so we can like make an actual net out of this. Like I'm not planning to break the weapons off this thing, but I thought that was a really cool thing.
I like that the hands has two different color of gloves.
Right. Yeah. I do like that too. All right. Hold on. Sorry. That's the wrong button. All right. We're looking at Muckman right now. And this is actually something I was kind of curious about Muckman. And because, all right. So when the action figure Muckman came out, it was Muckman and he came with this other little figure. And that was Joe Eyeball. And I was wondering, like, are we going to have a unpainted Joe Eyeball or something like that, or like Baxter, he came with the Mouser, if you remember. So yes. It's almost like this. It's almost like he's coming with the Mouser. He what's cool about Muckman, like just his detail. I think Muckman out of the four looks the best because like they painted everything. The original action figures had like all this like detail in it, but like most of it was unpainted that you never noticed. And like we even have, if you look on the side of him, he even has like a ID card. I can't see it from here. It looks like he has a beard. If I remember,
it looks like beards or some kind of bugs.
Right. No. The ID card over here. Yeah, he has ID card. Like I was about to mix him up with Mutagen Man. Mutagen Man with Seymour Guts. I can't remember what actually his real name is now from the cartoon. But yeah, really cool. I really and like we have the painted teddy bear. We have like the arms is actually really cool. His trash can is painted that goes on his back, so you can put Joe Eyeball on the back, and his extra set of hands have like the ooze.
That's so cute.
Yeah, it's actually really cool.
Oh, I love that it has ooze.
Yeah, and then he also comes with a gun, and the gun is painted. He does from this picture we have, he does not look like he come with any unpainted weapons. Yeah, so which is all right. But that's Muckman. And then the last one we're looking at is Mondo Gekko. What's cool about Mondo Gekko is we got 2 heads for Mondo Gekko.
2 head and 2 different kind of hands.
Yeah. We have like almost like 3 pair. Oh no, well technically we have 4 pairs of hands, which is funny because he doesn't have a single weapon for him to hold.
That's so cool. Is that a skeleton on his knee?
Yes, it's like a skeleton like that for his knee pad. Yeah, and then we have a skateboard. Because the original action figure came with a skateboard. I don't see a peg on the skateboard, so I don't know if we can like connect it to his foot or not. So we might have to, like just kind of balance him on the skateboard,
I think I see. Isn't it? I don't know. Maybe from here is not clear.
Yeah, from here is not clear. I mean, it'll be clear when we get the figure. Again, Mondo Gekko does not have any unpainted weapons, but at the same time, the only accessory he has is, other than his hands, and head is actually the skateboard itself, and which makes sense. I mean, I'm glad they didn't try to like give Mondo Gekko like a blaster or anything like that. If I remember the original action figure, he didn't come with any weapons or anything like that. Okay, I'm looking at what Jose wrote here. He wrote, "What characters would you like for the next wave? I'm excited for Usagi Yojimbo." I'm really excited for Usagi Yojimbo. So we definitely know Usagi Yojimbo's coming. We just don't know what wave is coming in. But I'm 100% excited for Usagi Yojimbo. Characters that I would love to see. I want to see Slash, like more than anything. Like Slash, I'm like 100% going to be in line for that one. Slash is one of those rare figures that I thought his action figure was like 100 times cooler than what he was in the cartoon. So I would love like a modern version of that Slash. That's one I would like to see. Another one I would love to see. I would like to see Rat King or Chrome Dome. And then there's just a bunch that like I would love to see that like I never got when I was a kid, like that I was wanted, like even like someone like Ace Duck, because I never got Ace Duck when I was a kid. So it'd be so cool like to get like a modern figure of a figure I missed when I was a child.
Yes.
Yeah, that, and also we're already past like Halloween and these things, like when Super 7 releases them, they take forever to make it. I would love if some like in the beginning of like 2021 they announced like the next wave is the 4 Universal Monster Ninja Turtles like for Halloween, and it actually gets released by Halloween.
Oh wow!
Like for like next year, that would be awesome. Like I mean, if they can do that, like I'm just crossing my fingers that they would do that, because those 4 were my favorite action figure. Like I like those, and I like the movie ones, the 4 turtles based off the movies. Now for Super 7, because they use a hard plastic, I don't think it's good. I don't think it'll be good for them to make those movie figures, because I don't think they'll, unless they make it rubbery. Like like that's what I liked about those when I was a kid.
Yes.
And like I know they do like they'll do more hard plastic. So I wouldn't mind if they skip the movie ones, but I really want the Universal Monsters. Like 100%, I want to recollect those in this Super 7 thing.
What about the 5th turtle?
The Zach?
Yes.
Well, they never made an action figure for Zach, so I mean, if they want to make an action figure for Zach, I'll leave that one up to Neca. I'll leave that one up to Neca, like for the fifth turtle, like But yeah, those are the my top ones I want. Like, I know whatever Super 7 releases is going to be awesome, and because especially they really hit more nostalgia for me because I'm an action figure collector.
Yes.
And that's what I love about them.
Yes, but I really like these designs because you know how much I love the classic.
Yeah. You always like the classic action figures, and
they're somehow they're so colorful and innocent.
Right, exactly. No, I definitely agree with you there, and I felt like the action figures Playmates had more freedom to do stuff, and because they didn't have that limitation of it being animated, so they could put as much detail as they wanted in there. And then when it came to the cartoon, they're like, oh, we gotta take this action figure, we're gonna now make it into a cartoon character, and then you have the animators are looking at it and yeah, we're not putting all that detail in this, we gotta make it plain and flat so that way we can easily animate this. Yeah. So that's all of our Super 7 news. Really exciting stuff. Drop us a line. Let us know what Super 7 figures you want to see. I'm curious. We're curious about that. All right. So let's go into another big, hobby collecting company that you enjoy.
What is it?
Oh,
oh, I love it.
All right. So
it's something that everyone now are just making Bebop and Rocksteady.
I know everyone's jumping in the Bebop Rocksteady train. I mean, Super 7 already revealed Bebop and Rocksteady. They just haven't released them yet. But so we're looking at the next Funko Soda figure, which is Bebop. And all right. The only thing I'm bummed about.
Wait, there are two colors.
Oh, because one's the original color, one's the chase. Because all of them had the chase. Is just that for his chase they chose this weird color. It's the same kind of color scheme that the Chase Shredder has. Now the one thing I'm kind of bummed about with this was that they skipped Raphael. Hopefully Raphael's next, because we've seen. Because we know Mikey's coming, we know Donnie's coming, we know Shredder's coming, but they haven't shown Raphael yet.
Really?
Yeah. So,
that would be very weird.
Yeah. I'm sure Raphael's coming. They just chose Bebop before Raphael. It's kind of a weird decision, but that's what they chose. But yeah, we got Bebop coming. Should be available to pre-order. I believe you can pre-order it on Entertainment Earth. Again, like the other ones, 1 in 6 chance of you getting a chase. So if you buy a whole case, and the whole case has 6 figures, one of those will be one of these off-color Bebop. Yeah.
I have a feeling they didn't put Raphael because they know that people are waiting for Raphael.
Probably.
And they're like, okay, if they were the Raphael, they have the whole set and they don't check the site again.
Right, and you're probably right about that. Because, okay, all right. So with this, I believe what they're doing is we haven't had Raphael yet. Probably Raphael will be announced the next one. And now that we have Bebop, at least as Anna was mentioning, that we can hold out, people can go and be anticipated for Rocksteady. So and that's probably what they're thought of, why they chose this. All right. We have one more. All right. Sorry about that. All right. Yeah. So
what else we have?
All right. We have one more news item, and so I'm gonna go ahead and put this image right here.
Oh wow! What is this?
All right. So This is a collaboration with the video game SMITE. So SMITE is one of those free-to-play multiplayer games where like basically you have one team going against another team, and they go and like you just have like all these players like fight each other. The game is free. You can download it, I believe, on PlayStation 4, Xbox, and Switch, and maybe probably PC when it gets PC. And well, I just to let you guys know. Okay, wait. Well, while I'm talking about the actual game, I didn't actually talk about why we're talking about this game. Their next battle pass is going to feature the Ninja Turtles. So
the art is very cool.
Yeah, the art is really cool, and like so, I recently as of yesterday, I actually downloaded this game on my Switch. I haven't had a chance to set up my profile or anything like this. The Ninja Turtles Battle Pass is coming out next month in November.
Okay.
All right. So.
So you can play it on Switch, this one?
Yeah, you can play this on Switch. You can play this on Switch.
So
you can play it on Xbox. You can play it on PlayStation. I don't know if you can play it on mobile or not. But it's but yeah, it's like I said, it's a free to play multiplayer game. The way that these games make the money is like, you know, is that you spend real money to get like cool stuff. I'm not sure how you unlock the turtles. I don't know if like to unlock the turtles is that you have to pay the money or you just have to do some events to do it. I have to like look into that. I know, like I said, the battle pass is coming out next month, and from the trailer I saw, it looks like that these aren't actually going to be like original characters. These are actually going to be skins for other characters. And I'm gonna so if you guys don't know what SMITE is about, because I didn't know until this happened. Basically, you play as like gods. You play as like real like religious gods or mythical deities.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And here's the fun part about this. The developer is Hi-Rez Studio. Hi-Rez Studio is in Atlanta.
Oh, really?
It is that video game studio that we sometimes pass.
Oh, wow.
Remember I told you like we passed, I was like, oh look, it's that video game studio.
Oh, that'd be so great if one day we can...
Yeah, exactly. Now I want to knock on because I know exactly where the studio is. I want to knock on their door and be like, hey, can we talk to some turtles about like we can try this. Like literally, their office is like less than 40 minutes away from the house.
Oh, we have to try it.
Yeah, we definitely have to try it one day. I don't know if they're inside the building or not because of the quarantine, because like no one's in our office. But one day I'm gonna try it. I'm just gonna go up there and just knock on the door, like and see what happens. But yeah, like you play as gods. I believe what it is like you just when you unlock skins for the already previous characters. And so it looks like that Leonardo is going to be Osiris. Donatello is son Wukona. Raphael will be Loki, and Mikey will be Mercury. Yeah, and I'm sure some of those god names are familiar to you.
Yeah, there's some like Greek.
Yeah. Some Greek, some Roman. I believe one of them were Hindu. But yeah, so I'm not exactly sure how exactly you unlock it. We'll find that out when the battle pass gets released. The other thing, what they're doing is, so you have their design, and then you have like a radical design, which the radical just basically looks like the cartoon colors. And if you see here, like even like Donatello, he has like the D initial on his belt. Yeah, exactly. They just like he still has the goggles on top of his head, like the classic cartoon didn't have that.
Yeah.
But like they made him look.
The colors is more.
Yeah. The colors are more. Like they just like that's actually pretty cool. And then they also said that like in their loot chests during this this period that you'll have a chance to get Shredder and chance.
That's such an amazing design.
Yeah, it's actually a really cool design for Shredder. And then you can also have a chance to get Splinter.
Oh, I love this Splinter.
Yeah, this Splinter actually looks really cool. What does Shredder and Splinter do? I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, I just downloaded the game. I haven't had a chance to actually set up my account yet or play.
To be honest, this is one of the best Splinter I ever saw.
This is actually a really cool Splinter. Yeah. So really cool. Really cool they're doing this. I'm definitely going to be joining in from this and see if I can unlock the turtles or not. And from what I've been hearing, people who've been, especially because there's a few people who've been playing the game because of this announcement. They've been saying that they've been having a good time and they've been enjoying the game. And so it's actually cool that, like, you know, an establishment that is the developer studio that's, like, not far from us actually got this chance to team up with Nickelodeon.
Oh, that would be so cool if you can.
Yeah, it would be really cool.
Talk to them.
Yeah, exactly. So, fun fact, like, you know, the summer when, like, I didn't have a job, I actually tried to apply for that company, but they were looking for like advanced game developers, and I am not even close to a video game developer at all. Like video game development is so much different from like .NET. Yeah, from like .NET development. But yeah, that is all we got for. That's all we got for this week. You know, so a lot of figure reveals and a video game. Like, you know, so...
But that's so cool that I love that every week we have, like, these cool, like, stuff that they are revealed. That it means that they're working.
Yes, exactly.
They're making new things for us.
Yes. They're definitely making new things for us. It's always, like, awesome that, like, each week, ever since we've been doing this podcast, there's been something new that's been happening for Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
And, like, you know, whether it be merchandise or whether it be... these kind of stuff, like 90% of it's merchandise, but it's still cool that like this kind of stuff is happening.
Yes, because I think as long as the merchandise are alive, people are paying for them. You still have a chance that they get content, they make content.
Right, exactly. You're 100% about that. Well, you know, all right. So thank you all for joining us for this live session. Like we said, the full podcast will be released on Thursday. And what's going to be awesome about it is that we are going to be talking to Pat Fraley, who's the voice of Krang. Completely excited about it.
Yay!
And he's going to talk to us as Krang, too.
That's my dream.
Yes, exactly.
Going to be real.
Yes, exactly. So, been on his dream. Definitely check that out. The episode we are going to be breaking down is going to be Attack on the Big Mac. And Jose says here, all right, guys, thanks for keeping us updated on the news. Keep up the great work. Laters. Thank you, Jose. Thank you so much for joining us. That was incredible.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you. And hopefully you guys will come back next week. All right. Till next time, guys. All right, see ya.